guys, it's Coach Rooney at Coastal Athletics. We're going to talk a little bit about throwing on the move or throwing on the run. This seems to be a little more difficult to pick up, so we try to break it down in steps and kind of progress to throwing on the move there. But the big thing with throwing on the move or throwing on the run is we want to make sure our hips get clear. So right now I'm going to be throwing at the blue wall here. I want to make sure if I have flashlights on each hip, I want those flashlights pointed towards my target. All right, and so how it's going to start is we're going to do standing still, and we're going to stand on one foot, and it's going to be our throwing foot. All right, so for righties, you'll start on your right foot. Lefties, you'll start on your left foot. And all we're doing here is gaining our balance, and then it's just going to be a hop and throw. All right, so it'll look like this right here. We'll get set up, get balanced on our right foot, our throwing foot, and it's hop and throw. And we want to try to land on the same foot that we jumped off of. All right, we're trying to create some rhythm there with our body jumping into that throw. All right, and as we get more and more comfortable with that, then we can back up a little bit and work it into a walk into that throw. All right, it doesn't need to be a bunch of steps. All it needs to be is go left, right, hop. And notice that I'm landing on the same foot that I'm hopping off of. It allows my hips to stay in line. Left, right, hop, and throw. All right, and then once we get more and more comfortable with that, we can back up a little bit more, and we can create some movement. We can really run through it to where it allows us to feel that momentum as we're getting into the throw. All right, so we'll slide back a little bit, run into it, right foot, hop off of that right foot, land on that right foot. All right, I'll do it one more time on the move here. Create some movement, jump off our right, land off of our right. All right, so now we're going to talk about throwing almost across our body when we're on the move. With throwing in the infield, you're going to be throwing at different angles, moving at different angles. We got to make ourselves more comfortable with throwing on the run again and being able to throw across our body a little bit. All right, so this next one, what we're going to do is we're going to start facing forward, throwing to our left. All right, and again, we're getting balanced on our right foot. All right, getting balanced on our right foot, and it's important that our hips clear through when we go to throw. All right, so we'll start here, jump off of my right foot, landing on my right foot, and my hips clear and point towards the wall as I'm throwing that ball. So we'll be here, hop off that right, land on that right as our arm comes through. And again, just like we talked about when we were facing the wall, it's a progression, so we'll work our way back. Now we'll walk into it. And again, don't need a bunch of steps, just a quick left, right, hop, and we want to get that body turned. All right, so we'll be left, right, hop, and notice where my hips get to when I'm making these throws. All right, I get everything pointed towards my target, and it allows my arm to get through a lot easier. All right, allows my arm to get through a lot easier with a little bit more on the throw there. I can have a little bit more behind it. All right, and then once we get comfortable with that, again, we back up some more, and we can jog or run into it. All right, and again, we're coming through, jump off our right foot, land on our right foot, and get our arm through there. All right, but you got to make sure your hips clear. If your hips don't clear, it's going to be very difficult to have any velocity on that throw, and your throw is going to end up tailing a lot. So we got to make sure those hips get through and be explosive out front with our arm throwing that baseball.